That took me such a long time to figure out.
No, so
Okay.
that happens to me a lot, like especially for like my computer and whenever I like encounter a problem that I'm like doing all the time, even if it's like the same consecutive problem, I'll have to like go back and start from the beginning again because I forgot how to do it after the last time that I fixed it.
So here's the thing, like I'm pretty good with tech stuff, but lately because of Mercury Gatorade, I have myself been making the dumb mistakes. And today was no different because your audio, everything was set up properly. It was simply muted, and it took me that long to figure out. So, welcome! I am the new executive director of the Whitewater Gallery. This is our weekly Twitch stream. Watch me go. This is my friend Sean Martell. You're in
Hello.
Toronto, right?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto.
Yeah, so Sean just popped into our community gathering voice channel on our Discord server just to say hi. So yeah, we were chit chatting and they decided to join the stream today. And are you gonna play Invaders with me?
Yeah, I'd like
Amazing,
that. Where do I find
amazing.
it?
Okay, so I'm gonna post the link to the game on our website whitewatergallery.com in the chat, so you can grab it off of there. As far as I know, no one has beat the current high score of 55,000, which was achieved by one of the staff at Indigenous Friends Inc., also in Toronto, actually. They're a really cool social media app. It's like Facebook, but like natives only. It's kind of cool. I think there's some allies there. They have like a clan system that splits up the different groups in app. It's pretty cool. Um, but you might as well just get it and check it out. Don't listen to me.
Where's the chat for the Discord or the chat on the website?
Oh, for the
The game.
Twitch, but let me go
Oh,
into the Discord and I'll send it to you directly.
okay.
Then you don't need to open up a million things. But I also threw it in the Twitch chat for anyone at home who wants to play it as well with us. Um, so it's using the Unity 3D platform. And it was developed by Elizabeth LaPonce in 2015, kind of adapted from the original Space Invaders game, but with new art from Stephen Paul Judd and music by Trevino Brings Plenty. So we got a little cute GIF on the website. Yeah, so whitewatergallery.com, and you can check out other folks' the developers' websites and the artists' websites. So let's get into it. Let me click the play button and let Unity load up.
I'm just gonna adjust my sound settings.
It's really loud.
Music.
Okay, I already did that. That's good. It's the music is so fantastic. It really gets you into the game.
Oh, I'm like getting the full effect of my clacky keyboard now.
I have a really clacky keyboard too. But whoa, 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 here we go, here we go. Like, is it satisfying if it doesn't clack? You know?
Yeah, right?
I can't
It
do
was like one of
non-clacking.
the reasons. It was one of the reasons that came to my partner and I moving,
Yeah.
because eventually they're like, we need to move, or that keyboard is leaving the house and it's just going through the window. You'll never get it back.
You need a more
But
like, yeah,
my
sound dampened area.
my defense to that is really, it makes everything I do sound important.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, it's like using a typewriter because of how.
Oh man, I'm such a fan of typewriters. I used to have so many typewriters.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, did you ever
I think-
attend a typewriter battle?
Typewriter battle? No.
So, okay, this is the thing we used to do is like me and a couple of my friends, we all had typewriters and we used to kind of play kind of like weird artistic games with them. And one of them was that we'd get, oh, we get a whole bunch of typewriters in a room, and we'd put on like a bunch of different albums or like a mixtape or something, and throughout the song we just like write like whatever you want to write at all, doesn't matter. And then when the song ends, you'd like rotate typewriters. So you'd get these like freeform, like super surreal, like kind of like exquisite corpse collage poetry written by a bunch of different people. It was just really fun. And you know, my friends now and then were all like edgelords, so it was always like really just fun, raunchy, obnoxious stuff. And I remember like my favorite poems were actually just like really rhythmic, rhyming stories about making soup. Those were my favorite. Oh my gosh. Soup poetry.
I can imagine that being like almost, yeah, like being someone that also like has been around other people that are really into zines, like a typewriter type of event like that sounds like the kind of stuff that you would definitely wind up putting in a zine after.
Oh my
Because, like,
god, yeah, zines.
all of the fun, wonderful, cringy stuff that you can make
Yes.
always has a good place in a zine.
And the people who read zines are totally comfortable with telling you how cringy you are. Like, okay, so this is actually bringing me back, because, like, back in my punk rock days, you know, before I turned 30, I used to make zines. And I remember there was this one I made during the era of the travel zine, where no one made anything but travel zines. And I had made this one, and it was just pictures and poetry. It wasn't stories or me posturing like how much I drank or how cool I was. It was just like poems and stuff. And I remember these traveling kids being like, "What the heck is this even?" And I'm like, "My art,
I just want
my
to
ego."
ride in the rails.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you don't ride train. Why are you even wearing a bandana? Someone told me that before. Trains
That sounds
scare
like something
me.
that I tried once and it didn't go well. I think I now have tinnitus because of it.
I had friends who had a lot of injuries, and I heard of people who got like very, very seriously injured doing that. And I get it. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do, but I was like scared the crap out of me. Yeah. So there's a zine that's set to come out in North Bay soon, actually. That I'm excited and a little wondering how the reception's gonna be. So it's called North Bay, like BAE. And it was like I was like, you know what? I want to submit something to this, and I'm gonna be a little risky. I'm gonna submit something that I maybe would normally post under a pen name, perhaps. And I'm like, let's go all in. Let's go all in. So I sent them a pretty ridiculous artist photo too, which was, you know, my full exposed butt. And so I got an email and found out that that's gonna be the cover of the zine. So I hope all the locals enjoy that one.
Like
What
I said, yeah.
what a way to
Like,
introduce yourself to a community, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of an ass. Here I am.
Archive forever. The only reason I say that is because you've told me.
I wanted a lower back tattoo that said "Archive Forever." Yeah, and in relation to zines and Canada, the Canadian Archives, if you make a publication of more than 2 books of something, you could submit at least one to the Canadian Archives, and you will become a part of Canadian history.
Wait, how many publications do you need to have?
More than 2.
Okay.
So there was actually, I don't know what decade this was, but there was this really cool era of like cheeky Canadian artists that would like print, yeah, that would print books on like bananas and then be like, okay, archive it.
That's really cool. Actually, that reminds me of a project in my like really early days of like wanting to just like print a whole book, like reprint a whole book onto a single piece of paper. And it's just like just over printing it, just print over the print and print over the print, just every single page is printed over the previous page.
Oh my god, it's just like a blackout. For a second I thought you meant
Yeah.
like an infinite scroll scenario. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, I just died twice in the second wave. But I thought you meant like an infinite scroll situation, and it instantly reminded me of that movie, not Waking Life, but what was the other one? A Scanner Darkly. A Scanner Darkly. When the one guy is like on his deathbed and the infinite pan-dimensional being comes to read him his sins, and he's like, "It will take an infinite amount of years and an infinite amount." It's like, I don't know. It just reminded me of that, because it's like an infinity scroll.
It's like the ultimate doom scroll.
No, the Doom Scroll! Nice! I myself used to be a Doom Scroller, and I found that, weirdly enough, I use social media so much less now that, the pandemic is a thing.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of tried to switch into platforms that were like just based on like smaller and more intimate interactions.
Like actual communities and relationships with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
because part of the doom scrolling is that like, well, I guess part of getting out of the doom scrolling is like I'm tired of being upset. I'm tired of being angry about the same old things all the time.
I know the world sucks. You don't need to tell me.
Yeah.
And there's
And
some really
sometimes
beautiful things.
Yeah, I also want to be equally inspired by new things.
And just, I think, like, it's such a fantastic vehicle of propaganda that sometimes it's also hard to realize that, if we are within a perpetual state of anxiety, which is induced by these machines through their physiological responses in our bodies, then how can we organize? How can we change things? So
Yeah.
I'm not going to let a machine paralyze me.
Well, I think it also goes beyond the machine itself, but like
100%.
how machines are manipulated by others.
Exactly. What if capitalism wasn't motivating the creation of technology? Would it be as addictive?
I want to say no.
I agree with you. I think so. I'm here with you for that. Yeah, yeah.
But I think also it kind of also ties into the narratives and stories that we are told that we allow people to tell us.
Yep.
Especially through like popular culture, that like in a way we are our realities and potential futures are limited by the imaginary scope.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
And being also aware that propaganda these days is so sophisticated, so that they know that not everyone is listening to mainstream sources. So they, like, what's that thing called? Pastelanon. Have you heard of that one?
No.
So, and this is kind of like, it works within the theory that the internet is more like a ladder than it is a bubble. So if it's a ladder, there's people that are kind of, in proximity to us on a political spectrum, and you can move up and down the ladder based on your proximity, one rung at a time. So this psychology is used by what is called pastelanon, which is like essentially like QAnon for the queer community.
Sorry, there's like a thing happening right now. I have to take this.
No worries, I'll catch you later.
I think I might have to go. All right.
No worries, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'll keep going off and you can watch it later. See ya.
Bye.
So, yeah, let's talk about pastelanon. Pastelanon uses the proximity of icons that iconography and things that relate to queer culture, to also get people interested in these conspiracy theories. So, using cute culture or things that you would like pastels, literally, and putting it in proximity to folks, putting it on a close rung on the ladder, to persuade opinion in a particular way. So, kind of a interesting use of social media. Oh, let me get my mouse out of the way. It's been a long week, folks. Tell us your Mercury and Gatorade stories. I had the most messed up things happen, one after the other. Just like 2 flats in a week on my car. False credit card charges. Wow, what a Gatorade month. Some fantastic stories of communication. I had such a fun meeting with the local darling Coal Forest about a film project that they've been in development for like 2 years, that has funding, some funding, and is in the process of being produced and going into the next stages, and they'll be looking for key partners and investors who want to get attached to something really cool happening. It just sounded like a really cool story. One that I think a lot of the locals will appreciate. But I don't want to give too much away. That's not my story to tell. I don't want to start invading someone else's space. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe today is the quiet day that I actually concentrate and beat that score. Oh, think again. We can do this. We can stop the invasion. We can stop the colonial attack. So, yeah, my friend Sean just dropped in through our community Discord. Just die right off the bat. And you can join the community too. You don't have to come live on Twitch, but we hang out, we post pictures of our pets, typical internet stuff. Sometimes cool folks from the Ontario Arts Council hang out, have a convo. You can introduce yourself in our introduction section. And if you're a high school student looking for those community hours, you can also get involved in volunteering, especially if you're interested in, learning about how to code artificial intelligence Discord robots or fun stuff like that, especially. Or if you're just an artist and you want to know a bit more about how that works. How do you make a living doing that? Oh, barely went over 10. Next Friday we'll be doing returning back to the just chatting section, having a little break from the constant threat of colonization. Have a little tea. Red rose if you're Métis. I don't got the deets, but I heard that the Métis Nation in North Bay has got a beating event coming up. Or maybe that's just the Métis Nation in general. I could be wrong. Check out their site. Lots of folks are putting their activities online. And if you want to stay connected, it's where you gotta go. I'm still hanging out online until I get my second vaccination shot. I'm on the list so I can hear about a second clinic opening up in North Bay for that. Real excited. Real excited about that. So, if you didn't know it, now you know. The Whitewater Gallery, we are currently just office space right now. Our gallery is digital. This game, Invaders, is currently part of our online programming, but we will have a new show up, hopefully, next week. So keep an eye on our website, whitewatergallery.com. If you haven't heard of us, we're a artist-run center that focuses primarily in visual and media art. And, you know, we're really about pushing the envelope, looking at practices that might be more risky, things that are innovative, you know, using new technologies, but also stuff that's culturally relevant, you know. We're in the Nipissing and Dokis First Nation territory. There's a lot of great cultural events to partake in the area all the time, COVID or not. It's been hard lately though. Lots of sad stuff going on in the community. Ah! It's been nice to see all the big mural go up on the main street in front of the fire lot. It's kind of a nice thing to see. I was going to look at a building as a potential new gallery space for the Whitewater, and I just saw the mural in the reflection of a glass, and it was just, oh, that's really pretty. And I looked like some of the electrical box wrappers started going up too. Oh, look at this. Buying followers? I don't think so. We don't need that. We got a good reputation. It's a cool gallery. It was a place that I got my first art grant, exhibition assistance, which I believe just launched on the OAC website. So if you got some shows coming up and you're looking for some assistance, you know, you can reach out to me or Mitch at the Whitewater Gallery. And also the OAC, the officers and the different reps are really nice. And I really love how they're constantly kind of innovating around accessibility. Just as someone who's been applying to them over the years. I really love. There's like now, I think it's like $200 to $300. Don't listen to me. Go on the website for accessibility support. So if you need someone to help you write it, you can get support in that way. I have some stuff with ADHD sometimes, and I could definitely see that kind of money being really support to have a grant consultant, even just like, call you up and remind you of deadlines and things like that. So, um, yeah, take advantage of what the OAC has to offer. Yeah, we're hoping also to work with them and have some info come out about those programs, and so that more artists across the province can learn more about that if they've never applied to them before. It's way easier than you think, I promise. I know so many people that have just never applied because they think it's intimidating or they think it might be confusing, but once you actually get in there and give it a try and you talk to the OAC officers or the officers wherever, at least at the OAC, they're pretty cool. Oh yeah, so that cool meeting with Cole Forest. I was also asking them about the Blackwater Arts Collective, because they were one of the founders. And we're really interested in getting the youth back together to have a collective and see what kind of projects that they want to do, and how the gallery can support it. So if you're interested in getting involved in something like that, get on our Discord. You can DM our socials, but you can also email us at info@whitewatergallery.com. Or you can even message us on Twitch. Chat? This is okay. We're okay. We're okay. I was a little intimidated there. Okay. The Discord link. Shoot us a DM. I don't want to post it publicly on the Twitch because we do want to keep it a safe community, and we are in beta stage right now. So if you can DM us directly, we'll shoot you that link for sure. And definitely post pics on the pet cam if you can. Oh my gosh, this is just like fire raining down upon me right now. TGIF, folks. What are you gonna do this weekend? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was so close that time. And I just messed it up in like literally a second. Wow. total trash. Oh, I need a moment. Just messed that one up right bad. My literal life. Okay. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna drink some water. We got this. This is a perfect time to DM me for the Discord link. Because I need to breathe. I felt really defeated after that last one, I'm not gonna lie. 100% not gonna lie. So you can message us on Twitch or at Whitewater Gallery, on Instagram. You can email us. I see I got one coming in now. Sweet. I got you, buddy. Yeah, and even if you want the link, if you watch this later and you want this link after the stream, just shoot us a message. We'll see if you're cool. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try and actually beat this score. It's been how many weeks? No one's beat it. Oh, another thing I should mention, if you haven't checked it out, Amelia Rising has an online exhibition. The links are posted on their Instagram. I'll share it on ours after I'm done fighting off invaders. But it's a cool virtual exhibition of a photo voice project they did. So it's worth checking out if you're looking for something cool to do in virtual North Bay. It's so weird to have moved to the community during the pandemic. I actually just had the first real conversation with one of my neighbors today. It's such a nice community. Oh my gosh. I love living here. Just wonderful people. Just offering a bunch of stuff like, use our yard, use this. We're nice, don't worry about it. Just felt really welcome in this community. Oh! I don't know if this is gonna be the one! I gotta be optimistic. I can bounce back. I can bounce back. Okay. We got it, we got it, we got it. Ah. It's really exciting to try and get a new gallery space, because we always struggled with not having accessible washrooms. So it's gonna be like the main freaking goal we have is becoming more accessible. One of the reasons we started our Discord was to be more accessible, because like not everyone wants to even go somewhere. Why do you have to go somewhere? It's kind of awesome, all the accessibility things that have been developed during the pandemic, so let's keep them, right? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen and thems? Gentle thems? Fine then. Five more minutes. And then decompression time. The moment of truth. If you end up joining our Discord, we sometimes have silly, non-recorded after parties. This is Friday. It's also a great place to ask your art-related questions. It will be downtown. The Whitewater Gallery will never not be downtown, but I know what you mean. It's like, is there even a downtown? Today was the first day that everything is open again. So that's kind of exciting. You can do a little bit of shopping at non-essentials. Oh, I'm gonna get real dorky and say that the Whitewater Gallery is in the heart of every downtown weirdo. You see me almost slide right into that laser? Jeez. Yeah. So like I said, make sure you get to our website to play this awesome game. It's not going to be up forever. Um, we have a new show coming up soon. So play it while you still can, and try and become the undefeated champion. I don't know about that big guy. I'm scared of him. I want those points, but I don't want that laser. Is this like, am I in an impossible situation right now? Oh no, oh thank goodness, oh thank goodness. Oh. Oh. My current personal high score is 44,000, which is funny, 5544. So even if I could just beat that, it would be good today. I'd feel accomplished. Holy cow. Oh. 1 minute to spare. I'm gonna do one more. One more. It's gonna take more than 1 minute to try and get to 55,000, but that's my justification. I just want to try one more time. I wanted to know that I've tried my best. Oh! Oh! Ah! It really takes practice, and it's like, do you have the patience? Oh god. Do you have the patience to get good at this game? Really? And a lot of it is patience, because it's just like you gotta actually sometimes move really slowly between all the different raining fire and lasers, like, just, you know, like tap, tap, tap. All gentle like. I feel prepared for this because I personally like first-person shooters. Oh, I like play Apex Legends probably religiously, and CS:GO. I like that one a lot. All my friends are trying to get me to play Siege. It's kind of obnoxious how much I get told to download Siege. It's like a running gag now. The funny thing is that that's literally what they say too. And I'm like, why are you trying to get me to play this game that you literally think is overrated? It's so bizarre. I don't get it. But it's just like, because a lot of my friends have it. Oh, did you see that? Oh my god. Holy. Can I sneak? I can't sneak! Okay, so there's not enough time to officially start a new game, so we're in decompression mode. Let's see. Didn't beat that high score of 44, that's okay. I don't got anything left in me, honestly. I don't know if you can see this, but I like actually have Apex Legends on my screen like right now. Yeah, so we're redeveloping our website, so you might notice it's a little bare right now. But whitewatergallery.com. We're now on Twitch. Oh my god! And you can watch our streams. There's a link on our website. We also do a monthly newsletter. If you're not signed up, you should get it because it talks about all the stuff we're doing. And I've been trying to add updates about getting our new location. Yeah, so come play Invaders on our website before it gets taken down. Elizabeth LaPonce, Stephen Paul Judd, Trevor Brings Plenty, and oh my gosh, the music though, you really gotta listen to it because it's just it's a bop. It's a bumping track, and then also when you die, it's like the eeriest, saddest music ever. So it's just a fabulous game. Adapted from the original Space Invaders, you know, as a metaphor for the historical and ongoing colonization of Turtle Island. So a fantastic game. Really suggest giving it a chance. I don't know if we have another Invaders game coming up in 2 weeks or not, but we do have a Twitch stream coming up next week. That will be a just chatting. So, you know, boil the tea kettle, get the red rose ready. And it's just, you know, if you're an artist especially and you want to do some shameless self-promotion, come in and talk about what you're making. if you want to get maybe you want to bounce your idea off someone. Um, just chatting. That's all it's for. Or if you just want to watch and have like some phantom company through the internet, that's what we're here for. Um, so yeah. Thanks for joining today and wow, thanks everyone who stuck around for the patience over my terrible technical issues. We'll get it right eventually. That's why we're doing it every week. 'Cause we'll get it down. But yeah. So everyone have a fantastic week and stay safe. And what is it? How's it go? Get involved, make things happen. See ya.